Hello, welcome to my tutorial series, Object-Oriented Programming for Mobile Website Development. So back in the code, continue from where we left off. As I said to you, I will use this series, this part to debug this application, okay? So we can do that just now. Alright, to do that, what I can do, I have to call out this code again from this class, right? And just implement that empty function there. Okay, so our code will still work, no problem. Now, because you will not be able to see what I'm trying to show you right now if I leave that method in the class. Okay. Right, the same line of code will detach it from the function name. So now, if you creating a class instance with like that outside the function name, and if you use this keyword like that, right? When you run this code, it will throw error. It's that error I want to show you. So when you run this code, it will throw error, say cannot use this when not in object context. So what that error will throw and what it means is what I want to show you now. Alright, so if you go ahead and save this code and refresh the page, when you refresh this page, this error will occur using this when not in object context. You see what that means? Now you're not using it within a class name, so you can't use it like that. So that's why I was telling you, you need to know when to use this keyword and when not to use it. Now likewise, if you come here, where is that? Here. If you don't use this keyword here for these private properties, for instance, because you've declared those properties here as private there, right? Properties. And you're now using it in this function, right? And these variables are not defined locally in within these functions, then it will throw error. Okay, so you need to bear all these simple little mistakes, because okay, we will not say variable folder name and file extension undefined, and likewise you will not be able to load the required module for you. So the reason why they're not defined locally, functions are only variables are only available within the functions they are defined. But if they are private properties, you can use it anywhere in the code, but you must append this keyword with it, like that. Okay. Now, if you're creating this object, so that's properties. Now let's talk about class name. If you're creating this instance class object here, like that, without this keyword, it will also throw error if you are using that object outside this class, outside this controller class. That will throw error. So if I save this page and debug it again, that will throw error. Class method not found, render view page, line 12. Okay. So you will not be able to find it because the object you are using is not what you need to use here. So you have to use this keyword when you are calling this, creating instance of a class in a function. You have to use this keyword, and when you are creating an instance of a class module, you have to use this keyword for that. But when you're creating a class instance here outside the function name, it will throw error if you use this keyword. Okay, so bear the two differences in mind. In outside object context, you don't require this keyword. If you do, it will throw error. And within object context, if you don't supply this keyword, it will throw error. Okay, and if you're using private properties as well, you need to put this keyword for the properties as well as for the class names. for the objects. These variables here are objects and these are properties. Okay, so bear all those in mind, what can cause problems. Now, you can put that back here and put it where it was from the beginning. You see now, because we're not intending to use this object outside this class, so you can use it without this keyword in this instance. But if you're going to create an object of this bootstrap class, they'll use that to call this method, then it will cause error. So bear that in mind as well, when to use this and when not to use this keyword in your code for your object names and your property names. Okay, so at this stage now, what we can do now is to separate this code in a different class, different folder. So what you have to do is to create a new file, choose your language for PHP, and then save it all there. So all that files, now you have two options. So you can save all these classes all in the same file name, all with the same file name, or you can save them individually as same name as the class name. So let's do that individually, and I'll show you what autoload function can do. Okay, so to do that, you have to create a new folder, call it libs with capital B and that. So you know that's where all your frameworks are saved. Now you can save this one database.php as the class name database. So all you have to do is to cut out all the other classes from that and save it as database. Go file save as again and save this one as your model. So you are resaving it, then you can cut out that database from there. You don't want it there. Likewise, cut out all these classes from there. This is your model.php. Go file save as again and save this as your view. Then cut all that out again. All you've got now left is a controller. To save your controller, you are good to go. This is your view class. Save that, go file save as again, and your controller. All in the libs folder. Because you are saving it, okay. So if you now go to your libs folder, you have all those files there. Now what you can do now to bring that in, you have to use a function called autoload. __autoload. Put that down at the end of function block. And what that does is to require a file name. Any given file name with a class name in that folder can be loaded automatically with this line of code. That function autoload. So because it's saved in the list folder, and that takes one parameter string to go with your single quotes to wrap around your strings .php extension, and you want that parameter to take a class name parameter. And now when you paste it right there, it will still load your page for you. So now this line of code now effectively I brought all those classes in for you. So if I refresh this page to prove that to you, our page will now load accordingly, no problem, with your title. Alright, so I'll end this video here and start in the next video. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.